Hey,
Hey, so I think we're live now, YouTube. I've been trying to go live for like the last 15, 20 minutes, but I was
wait,
actually
you're live
following.
on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm live on YouTube. So I was following, talking to a
Hold
chick on
on,
her
I'm gonna
live
show my
stream on
face.
TikTok, and yeah. So anyway, and then the ex-wife called, and some prick tried to keep her. She sells insurance, and she goes door to door, and sometimes she's out till 6, 7 o'clock at night when the sun's down. Her boyfriend, his name is John too, by the way, he bought her a big ass switch knife, like a big ass pocket knife,
Switchblade, basically.
basically a switchblade, and
Yeah.
the blade is about this long on it, so that's probably what 4 or 5 inches,
Yeah.
and then the handle is the
Well,
same length or a little bit longer. And I said, did you use the knife that John bought you? Well, dude, as big as John, because okay, so I'm 5'5". John's probably about 5'8". She tried to tell me he was 6'1", but he's not. I've seen him, so he's probably about 5'8" or 5'9". I've seen pictures of him standing up next to a woman that I know is about 5'2" or 5'3" because she told me. And it would happen to be his ex-wife. So he's about 5'8" or 5'9", and probably does weigh close to about 230 pounds, 250 pounds. He's a nice size, healthy, chunky Southern boy. So a guy about the same height as John and the same weight as John, and I'm really gonna stab him with a knife. He would have hurt me. If he don't know you got that knife, you take that knife out. And I said, you stick that knife in a man's groin, and they're gonna go down. And I said, and there ain't a damn thing the police would have done to you because it was self-defense. I said, just like Caleb. Oh, you're not gonna come on the live stream?
no.
I said, just like Caleb, who's right here in the background, told you earlier today, why or yesterday, whatever, while we were at your house. So, and it's true, self-defense. But anyway, I just got off.
YouTube, if you don't remember, I am the True Red 96.
But he's standing.
And I have this thing where I no longer can be on YouTube.
Why? You got banned?
No. It's a thing.
Dude, you're gonna knock your own shit on the floor.
Knock my shit on the floor.
Okay.
So, it's this thing that me and Joseph did. Not the Joseph from here, I mean the one Dark Joey. I can't show myself anymore. It was a bet we made.
You can't what?
It was a bet we made.
You can't show yourself?
Yeah, not on YouTube. It's a bet we made. He would know what it is. We challenge.
Dude, you're on DIYs. Well,
Those aren't on YouTube
some previews are on my blogs.
though. Okay, well previews. That's not
You've
the
got
same.
to tell Joey that you're part of your dad's channel, and he
That's
does.
not what the bet was. The bet was I wouldn't be in live streams.
How many live streams on YouTube do you do?
None anymore.
But before that, you were doing Twitch and YouTube?
No, I was doing only YouTube. And it was every Friday, every week, with like some shitty internet, but I still did it every day. Every week. It was weekly. Like back then, I committed, and I had like 36 subs, and I was like, you know what? I'm not liking the internet issue and the fact that it
Well,
looks
you
like
lived
you're
with
watching.
Grandma, right?
Yeah, it's like you're watching an Anti-Septiceye video all for like 2 hours. So like, you would see 15 minutes, and then you would skip over, and like the glitchy crap would go through, and then it'd be like, oh, an hour and a half later.
Yeah, well,
And
that's.
everyone would
I
be
used to
like,
live stream a lot on Facebook, and
actually, I mean, it doesn't matter to me. Hello!
yeah.
Fuck you, Landon. I just wanted to like throw that out.
No,
He'll probably never watch
YouTube
this.
just informed me that I am now live.
It's better than Twitch. Twitch on my PlayStation. That's because of PlayStation though. Tells me like the next day. Oh, here's your summary from the stream you just finished.
The next day.
Yeah, the next day. And I don't mean like the next day once I finally finish. I mean like the next day as in like 12 in the afternoon the next day. Because usually when I stream, it's overnight, and it usually lasts for quite some time. Also, none of my streams save to.
Oh, I'm gonna read this comments from my He-Man 2002 intro. It says if you no longer wish to receive emails and comments about, uh, no longer wish to receive emails about comments and replies, you can unsubscribe. So I'm gonna unsubscribe to my own channel. Thank you, YouTube. For the Kevin Smith series, do you think they'll
Rehire.
Kevin Smith is doing another He-Man reboot?
I don't know.
You know who Kevin Smith is, right?
No.
He's Silent Bob.
I have no idea who that is.
You've never seen Jane Silent Bob Strikes Back or any of the Jane
No,
Silent
I've
Bob
never
movies?
seen Silent Bob at all.
Okay. I don't
Except
know.
for the videos Mark was showing on Monday.
Look, I don't know. I didn't know that he was rebooting He-Man, but that's going to be awesome. I'll tell you what. If Kevin Smith, if you're out there and you're watching YouTube, you just have to go through. I'll even put a tag in there, Kevin Smith. I do a great Skeletor. I have done the Skeletor since I was a child. I love Skeletor. Skeletor is the most heroic, deceitful. What else? What other word can I use to describe myself?
I was gonna use word, but you said myself, so I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, because I am in the character of Skeletor.
Yeah, no.
Skeletor. What a name. Keldor. Who the fuck is that? The best one, though, is my cussing Mickey Mouse. I was stuck in Denver, Colorado for 3 days, and I told my then girlfriend. No, I did not send it to my then girlfriend. I sent it to my sister Jen and everybody else on my Facebook Messenger list. I said, you know what, Goofy? It's cold as fuck in Denver, Colorado. And then I did my goofy voice.
Oh, yeah, you sent it to me.
Yeah, I did. And then in my goofy voice, I said, you know what? You're right, Mickey. I think I'll go put on my swimsuit.
Ow. Shoulder.
And if you don't know who this character is, you've never seen a Mickey Mouse cartoon. So. And then you hear Goofy in the background going, Yahoo! But I like doing Mickey, because I sound just like him. And you know what? I went to see a talking Mickey Mouse while I was at Disney World. It's been a couple years ago. Me and the ex-wife and 3 out of 4 of our kids. We did that, and Mickey said, oh my God, I'm meeting my own self. And I said, abso-fucking-lutely. Maybe not with the F word.
Jeez, you remind me of this guy on YouTube I subscribe
Oh, boy.
to. He goes around and
What
does
a
impressions of every single character. Jeez, even
You know, I don't have a very good Donald, and
I can't think of his name.
and I don't have a.
Dang it!
I
Captain Hook. That's who it is. Yeah, he even went up to Captain Hook. Jack Sparrow even.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's done several characters, and it's pretty cool. The only one I can do is Elmo, and that's not a.
Elmo says you gotta scrub your body to get clean and use a toothbrush to brush your teeth. And then when you're done with the toothbrush, you gotta stick it on the floor and scrub the floor. And make sure you don't miss a piece of dirt. Because if you do, Elmo not gonna like you. He's gonna be a monster. Do you want to come over and play, little boys and girls? You can help me with taking a bath and then brushing my teeth and then scrubbing my floor. Because Mama always says, you gotta scrub my floor. Man, I would make people's childhood. I wanted to say some bad things, but I didn't. I could make little kids' childhood. You know, they all love Elmo. I could, yeah. This is definitely.
Elmo says you better shut up and. I don't know. I would have to think of something.
Elmo says you better shut up and suck my dick. Okay, there. I'm gonna get banned from YouTube now
Yeah, I hope. Please, YouTube. I'm not a part of his BS.
So
I'm
yeah,
a
I
part
just
of his channel, not his BS, because I'm his son, and I live with him now.
mm.
I'm
What a-
probably
what a
gonna get
day.
banned just for saying what I said
But
earlier.
yeah, so but I've been doing imitations. The Skeletor is definitely my favorite. You know what? I've never done one with Skeletor cusses. But yeah, it's definitely not child appropriate to be on here tonight.
Well, I just gotta say, you know, you can actually set your channel up to,
Adults only.
yeah, well, not really that. It's I forget what they call
Well,
it.
every time I go to stream, it's like, are you child appropriate? Fuck no. It's got my logo in the corner. I didn't even realize my logo was already down there. That's freaking cool.
Hold up. So I'm about to send an invite to just one person to watch this.
No, it says that I got one person watching. No.
I know, but there's one specific person.
Oh, and oh, is that Brian?
No, no.
The guy you made the stream for, or the bet with?
What bet? No, I'm not sending it to Joey
Okay, did you?
or Joseph. The bet was if I win in Mortal Kombat 11 against Joey, I had to quit Twitch completely and go back to YouTube.
And you lost?
No, I haven't done it yet. So I still don't have Plus. I'm kind of, you know.
And he's getting a free Xbox One.
I hope. Well, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because his grandmother bought him one for Christmas, and then she got
And then
mad.
she got mad, and I wasn't even there, and said he's been disrespectful to me, and took it back and bought clothes that
Yeah.
I'd be able to wear if I was.
And you
still
know what?
11
She
years
used
old.
his own money to buy the Xbox One.
And it was an X.
Yeah, Xbox One.
So
X.
T Wanderer of Twitch, thank you. Thank you.
Is he
very
buying
much.
you the X?
Yes, he is Saturday. Thank you. Much love.
Yeah,
Appreciate
much
it.
love.
Appreciate it, because that was.
He was like, dude, I'll buy you one.
Yeah, 1S. And then he's like, got these 3 options. He's like, all you have to do is message me on Discord. I was like, what? So he, I told him what he needed to know, and then he, which was my personal information, I'm not going to give out. And then he's like, okay, we have option 1,
We give out our personal information.
2, and 3. And like each of them are bundles, each with like Game Pass, Live, and like the game. One
But
was Jedi Fallen Order.
I wish I
Gears
could get
5.
Jedi Fallen Order for Xbox One. That would be awesome.
I'll
So,
be getting that. Not that with a
with your
bundle, but
you'll be getting it.
I'll be getting it eventually because I like the Force
Well, your-
Unleashed stories.
your,
so I'm probably gonna
Avatar
Like that.
and stuff is on my Xbox, right?
Yeah, but it's on my phone as well. It was before I deleted the app. But yeah, all of it.
Well, you know what? I deleted the Xbox One app or the Xbox app because I had to have storage space for something else.
I deleted it because I just didn't use it. Why?
I mean, and it's like, really, if I need to talk to JJ, I go over there. So.
Well, JJ is not the person I talk to on there. So.
Well, JJ was using my screen name and I was using his.
Frack. What is it? Oh yeah, I forgot.
Who are you gonna invite? Are you gonna invite the girl?
What girl?
I thought there was a girl that. So I'm single now.
I'll be 18 in 3 days. Hey, ladies, hit me up. The True Red 96 on Instagram.
on Instagram. He's a super gamer on YouTube.
No, I'm the True Red 96. Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. The
Facebook.
only no,
No.
no,
Oh.
you don't use gamer tags on Facebook. The only thing that
I do. I'm Riley IL77 anywhere in the world.
and I'm not giving out my Facebook information. The
Why?
only thing I don't have that
Why?
name is Xbox, and that's because I tried to rebrand my channel at one point, and I ended up switching it back. Oh yeah. Hold up. Where?
Oh, so you guys. Okay, so I'm a TikTok user, whatever, and I also dabble in
Omar Gosh has.
I also dabble in Instagram.
I thought I'd say Kanator.
So I'm going to show you guys something if you guys can see this. Hold on.
Wait, I'm not even subscribed to you.
I kind of figured so.
I thought I was.
It was Instagram where Sarah messaged me, right?
Don't know.
Yeah, so, okay,
Really
so-
don't care.
Anyway.
Alrighty.
Four comments.
Subscribble. Oh, we are live.
Anyway, how do I
This
get...
is the one time I'll probably ever share anything on Snapchat.
how do I get back to my messages?
The arrow, the little paper plane.
Yeah. So I'm going to show you this.
Oh my god. Me and this person have not talked in like 3 months. And I'm just randomly gonna send them
Who did that?
a freaking link to the
Oh, okay, cool. So,
and Xavier, because why not?
okay, so you guys, can you see? No, you can't. Abso-freaking funny. Oh, yes, you can.
Oh, he opened it.
Who is it?
Landon.
Oh.
Landon, yeah. I'm shocked that he even
So,
did that
anyway,
because-
this is the actual Sarah Jean Underwood, and she messaged me on Instagram.
his name disappeared.
Oh, he's not watching.
No, his name disappeared on here.
Oh, he blocked you?
Why would you do something like that?
But anyway, she actually sent me a message. It said, "Thanks for the comment. I appreciate the love." And absolutely, I've always been a fan. I followed Sarah Jean Underwood since she was, yeah. Yeah. And we all, yeah. So, but I was shocked because, like, I was at work. Actually, I should have probably gotten that message before I went to work because I went from 5 to 8:45 today, and I'm pretty much I'm like the closing grill manager, and
Oh god, he's typing. Xavier was like, "What's this?" Because he like question marked it.
oh. So, I just got a notification from Google and YouTube that I'm being followed by the True Red 96. I now have 7 videos with 21 subscribers.
21.
I think I have more than 7 videos. YouTube, you might want to recount. But I do. I actually made an intro for my vlog, so when they go on the
Just like
on the Plex server, my personal Plex server, they. Will
Hey,
have
so, I got a
little
question for you.
intro. What?
if I brought my PlayStation 2 back, could I hook it up in here when you're not on your computer and stream? Me playing PS2.
No, there's a PS2 already hooked up there.
Yeah, but why would I want to use yours when I have my own?
Because you would have to get into the box, and you guys think I'm kidding. I built this box. It's over here. You see this cabinet?
Well, they see the reflector. Yeah, they see the giant.
So, anyway.
Back. But yes, that's a box.
This is a giant wooden
Shelf.
cabinet
pretty much, yeah.
box, and it's 8 feet tall, and it's
372 pounds.
and it's heavy as hell.
I don't know that exactly. I was just making something up.
But
Wait, can I have these?
what-
Specifically this.
that's girls, dude. I'm selling them.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's a female. That's a Victoria's Secret.
This is Nike. What are you talking
That is
about?
pink.
No, it's not. Where do you see pink? Anywhere.
I'm actually selling both of those in a bundle, and it says Victoria's Secret pink. That's a girl's shirt, and the Under Armour is a girl's hoodie.
Okay. Well, whatever.
Okay.
It's not like I couldn't wear it anyway. So.
Guys that wear girls' clothes.
Okay, well, it's a hoodie, so it's a little bit different than if I were to wear a skirt or
It's a
something.
pink Under Armour logo on
There's nothing that says pink on the outside. Okay, never mind.
it. The sleeves say pink.
Okay,
and that Under Armour logo is in a shade of pink.
and
I don't. Guys don't wear pink.
and you would be very wrong.
Okay, I don't wear pink. I guess I'm an old school guy. Because in my day, guys just didn't wear pink. So anyway,
I wear black, dark gray, very dark gray, and purple or red. So.
oh, why am I doing that? I want it to be a.
No, you had it right. Focus more on me. I'm the star of the show, everyone.
Only one DIY were you actually the star of the show. We.
Actually, I'm always the star.
Why do I still get notices?
Because you never closed that.
Well, usually after about a second they go away. But thank you, Google, for being slow today. Lord have mercy. Oh, sorry.
I don't care about your other arm, but that arm was in the way.
Ow! He's hurting me.
See, if I knew that we
Parental
wouldn't get in
abuse.
trouble,
Huh?
if I knew we wouldn't get in trouble for assault, we would wrestle. And
Oh, you're getting message.
Snapchat, Landon and or Xavier may have just saved your life.
Thank you.
Your arm.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, it was Xavier.
Oh, what did he say?
I don't know. Oh, he said, ah.
Ah.
Yeah, because I explained to him.
It's his dad's channel, so. Hi, Xavier. Hi, Landon.
I highly, well, Landon, I think, has blocked me. Yeah. His
Why?
his chat keeps disappearing, the conversation bubble, and then I keep having to like search his name back up just to do it.
Oh,
So maybe
yeah.
he's deleting the chat completely.
Oh, yeah.
As like a way of telling me, just leave me alone. I'm a little 13-year-old that can't get over the fact that you quit hanging out with us after I told him I didn't have Plus and we didn't have the money at the time. And we definitely don't have it now because, I mean, I have to do that myself now. He would really hate that now that I'm getting an Xbox. I would be getting Xbox Live to, for the year, but it would roll over. So, like, I wouldn't have to pay for that, but it'd be once a year. And then PlayStation, I would only get the 3-month thing, and for Plus, or like the $9.99 thing, and whenever I want to play it online. So, like, because that's the way I would do it. That way I'm not.
I want to
and it
thank
would
a friend of mine, or not thank, but I want to congratulate a friend of mine.
I wonder if
I'm not going to say her name, but anyway, she just had a baby, and so, you know.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
So, on Instagram, I got 13 followers.
Wow.
Just today alone. Oh, no, 15 within the last 4 hours.
Wow. Oh, I thought it showed a lock. I was like, why is that locked? Oh, I thought that was someone I knew. I was like, why are you friends with that person? Where's your fritters? I'm about to take something that was mine from, let's see, literally in 3 days, it'll be 10, not 10. Yeah, in 3 days. Technically in 2 hours, or an hour and 20 minutes, it will become 12 years. Well, a day and that long, but whatever.
Wamber.
That's weird.
Me in the WW3 World War III battlefield looking for a charger.
I
and
just realized
ice
JJ
coffee.
has my old shirt on in that picture.
Which one is
This one with the darkness and that was my orange shirt.
Oh yeah, it was.
I used to wear that shirt like I wear the Bullet Club hoodie. Because OGBC equals for life. But that shirt.
Nothing makes me happier, and
was-
nothing makes me sadder than you. Way to be said. Merry Christmas.
Why do you
Eve.
have pictures of Sims? And why does this Sim look like a demon?
And that's Orko's wife, or whatever she was called. So anyway, my friend Wamber on Instagram.
Wow. Oh wait, I know who will have this.
And
Caleb Bradley.
I actually know somebody here.
Hold on.
I know a couple
I
of people.
just thought about this. I should have been looking here a long time ago. A long time ago. I remember I was so happy when I finally got the red controller. Oh, this is just number one of the many of the, well, not many, the two pictures I was looking for. I need to find the other one, which I remember uploading, but I haven't.
I have to agree with this comment that's posted here by a friend of mine named Brianna. Instead of single as your status, I prefer to use the status independently owned and operated. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, I remember this meme. I bought, not bought it. I definitely didn't buy a meme. That would be horrible. I downloaded this and it says I'm bad. Alfred, get the car, we're leaving, and it's Batman overlooking Godzilla destroy the city. It looks funny. Someone like photoshopped it. Okay, so I know I'm close because there's Gabriel's March.
I like the Brianna.
My
If
really
you ever
old
watch me on
Mexican
YouTube,
stuff.
I like
Me revealing who Caleb
The,
True Red Rally was, or well,
Dreamcatcher tattoo. So she'll know.
which was pretty funny. Oh yeah, I remember. I was so happy because like I just got out of that place, and then the doctor was like, "Yeah, you're going back to Jay Z," and then I get there and it's like, nope. My grandmother told me that. I was like, "You do realize that you're the only one that could make that final call once I leave." I do like this. It says keep home and use the force and all stuff. Oh, and I got this because reasons. I used to Superman punch people and run away from them.
Yeah, like your grandma.
No.
Your grandma called me one day and said that you Superman punched her.
No, I've never Superman punched her. I Superman punch this one kid 5 times in a facility named Brandon Holyfield. I'm pretty sure anyone would be surprised that I even remember their name. Nonetheless, the fact that I Superman punched them 5 times. And, well, no, it was 4 actually. I attempted, see, whenever I did number 4, I like backed up and tried to run back at him, but a staff that was there actually stopped me. He grabbed me mid-flight and
And you were gonna Superman punch him again?
yeah, I literally like ran up, hit him, ran back, skid on the dirt like it was Mario in Super Smash Bros. And then run back at him at full speed.
Oh my
And right
God.
as I'm in the air like this, you know, and I'm coming down, and I get caught like right as I'm like right there at his head.
But you had already Superman punched him 4 other times?
No, I had already Superman punched him once.
Oh, I thought you said you did it like 4 times.
I did, but not in the same day. That
Oh.
day, though, I was gonna do it again. I was tired of his BS. I was mad. I literally snapped. That was right whenever it finally dawned on me. And
That he was full of shit?
no, that I was going mentally insane. I was in the OCC, and I remember that all the kids there were just as insane as my grandmother claimed I was, and sure enough, that place literally drove me that way. To the point where once I got out in Mill Creek, I ended up stopped. I stopped praying. I stopped. I was tired of hearing about Jesus, and I kept saying that I wanted to die, or well, when I die, I want to go to hell, and I would literally pray for that back in that time. And the reason why is because then I get to beat the crap out of, I forget who, but over and over and over again.
You don't want to go to hell. Have you prayed for forgiveness for asking to go be sent to hell?
I don't know.
You should know your own prayer.
I don't remember what well, unless it's like a few days or whatever. I ended up I had also been in a rough spot because Grandma kept telling me, "This is what God had intended for you. This is what."
Yeah, God intends for you to be locked up in a facility just because.
At the age of 4.
Because
the first time anyway,
yeah.
Not including the 9 times I went to Brentwood over the bull crap.
But because you have a different opinion than hers, God intends you to be
locked away, punished, and beaten. Called slurs and all this, and I mean over time, and that's why I was telling someone on Twitch actually, Brian, because I actually finally watched his streams, LWB_Brian.
Want to be healthy and sing.
I was telling him my life is actually kind of oddly like almost like a story in acts.
Story in acts.
Yeah, like years 1 through 3 is the beginning. 4 through, I forget what.
Why did I just
6 is.
Also, I'm hitting follow and it keeps automatically unfollowing, and I was just followed to her.
Maybe she. Who is that?
It is my friend Amber.
Some people can actually make it to where that you can't follow them, but they can follow you, and then you can follow them. But I think it would tell you that. You guys on.
I was just looking at her post too, so.
Instagram, or should I say Mark Wahlberg? You need to fix this.
It's not Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark.
Wait, no, that's not the right guy.
I
Mark
know.
Zuckerberg. You need to fix that. That's not the right guy.
Oh my god. Sorry, dude.
That's the wrong guy. I'm sorry.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg is the guy that
He's
got in John Cena's face and looked badass while doing it.
I don't know about it. I haven't
Daddy's
seen that.
Home too.
Oh,
It's
really?
hilarious.
Oh yeah.
And then they hug it out at the end.
And they hugged it out.
And they actually become friends.
Oh, so are they brothers?
No.
I didn't know. I didn't even know John Cena was in that.
Yeah, he was actually only shown once in the trailer, and that was right before it was getting released though. Once or twice in the trailer.
But yeah, so
it was funny because it's like 2 stepdads, two wives, but then there's like a third dad somehow or another.
Both the stepdads are
Mark Wahlberg and the other guy that I can't think of his name.
Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell.
But then their dads show up.
Yeah, but
Mel Gibson plays one of the guys' dads, and John Levitt.
And then also John Cena's one of the dads. There's a third dad in that one.
Oh my god.
But he doesn't have his grandpa there. Or, well, his dad.
Father,
His father.
And if he does, is he going to be, like in...
Is it going to be The Rock or Hulk Hogan?
No.
I can imagine that. WWE superstars replace actors in that movie. Just
that's Daddy's Home, right?
Yeah, Daddy's Home 2.
Yeah, so Daddy's Home 3, it's going to have John Cena, Vincent Kennedy McMahon, Mel Gibson,
I can see
Mark Wahlberg, and Will Ferrell, and I think his name is John Lovitz. Tall guy from Third Rock of the Sun. I know who I'm talking about.
I could see Vince would be...
Vince could play a good asshole of a father. And John Cena has pretty much been Vince's child forever. So,
if anything, it would be Roman Reigns or Brock Lesnar. How much he kisses their ass. Yeah, it would probably be one of them two. He wouldn't be able to really, be Roman Reigns' father, but he could definitely be their.
He could pull off John Cena's father.
He could definitely be their ass kicker, or kisser. I mean, not kicker.
Oh, he wouldn't be playing Vincent Kennedy McMahon. I mean, John didn't play John Cena, did he?
No,
Okay.
but it was.
I don't know what happened, Lambert, but I'm no longer allowed to follow you.
She blocked you.
She
Oh.
blocked me. Wow. All right. Maybe she was watching my
It
stream.
says no posts yet.
Yeah, and I was just looking at all our photos.
So she blocked you.
How did she block me?
Easy. You go to.
I'm saying why, because she just started following me.
Maybe she was watching the stream.
Maybe she was watching this thing.
And she was like, I don't want you showing my.
I didn't show you.
I know, but you were talking about a lot of stuff on Instagram, so I wouldn't be surprised. Also,
I wouldn't be either. Maybe she's one of my subscribers. I don't know. Well, hello, Carolina.
You're weird.
Caroline.
This is my first Let's Chat. You're definitely gonna get banned for the show.
Really?
Yeah, because the posing crap that she's doing.
She's just standing there.
With her shirt up, showing.
That's a bikini.
Doesn't matter.
It's a bikini. That's all it is, and that's all she does is stand there and shows the bikini.
Shake her butt.
She doesn't shake her butt. She's modeling.
I know.
Anyway.
It's
Sorry.
for partial nudity.
Oh, well, she's covered.
It doesn't matter. It's partial nudity.
Okay. Sorry, YouTube, if I get banned.
I know Twitch would be like, oh, hell no. Twitch would be like,
So now I'm recording.
You are?
Yeah, it says I'm recording and streaming. Because I accidentally hit the space bar.
So,
But it doesn't matter. I don't have to record.
my first ever, let's just chatting stream
But I get
that I've been in.
I
The other one I don't count.
I get comments all the time on my He-Man video, which is awesome. I mean,
That's like your first video.
it was one of my first videos.
Besides the two GTA 5, not 5, definitely not 5, Vice City videos.
Oh, because I love. You know what? To this day, I still love GTA Vice City for PC.
My favorite is GTA San Andreas.
So, well. Sorry, it was hard. Oh god, it was hard to change. What's that black dude's name?
CJ Carl Johnson.
Yeah. It was harder to change CJ in GTA San Andreas to a white country-looking boy.
That's weird.
And you know why?
That's weird because Kevin was able to change CJ's sister into Big Smoke and change all the other characters into SpongeBob characters. And you know what the strippers were in the strip club?
What's that?
Mrs. Puff.
I have no idea who that is.
The big fat puffer fish that was
you know
supposed
what?
to be his boat.
I haven't watched.
Jeez, I don't think you've ever watched SpongeBob.
I watched SpongeBob with you when you were little, but I haven't watched it since because it wasn't allowed in our house with Rachel and the kids.
It was fun.
Oh, I'm gonna fart, guys. Oh yeah, that smelled good. Actually, I might want to go check my pants now. No, I'm just kidding.
That's gross.
But my personal information is out there because I am the computer DIY guy. So, yeah,
So for those of you who have been living under a rock like Patrick and like my father here, and definitely not Patrick Riley or myself, because my middle name, but that's Mrs.
Oh, that's
Puff.
Mrs. Puff. You'll have to play with it a little bit. There's a light on the camera.
I know that, Dad. I'm
Oh, sorry. So, anyway, let me tell a friend of mine good night.
choose your destiny. You know what game I wish they would remaster, and a lot of people wish this? Mortal Kombat Armageddon. It is my favorite still, with MK11 being my second favorite of. By that I mean like favorite of the new generation like Mortal Kombat games, but Armageddon still holds true. I love the character creation in that one, and uh, MK11 did their best to bring it back, and they kind of did. Sort of, and yeah. So they did it to the best of their ability to edit pre-made characters. Maybe an MK12, if there will be an MK12. I think there will. I don't think they're ending the story, even though that was set to be the end because they want to work on new stuff. I'm pretty sure they are going to. I would love for them to put like an actual character creation system uh, in it, and maybe more.
Is it Sleep Tight and Sweet Dreams, or is it Sweet Dreams and Sleep Tight?
What are you talking about? See, unlike you, when I talk to people, especially females, I don't try to be dreamy and like crap. You want to know why? Because all of them are hoes from my generation. Yeah, I said it. What you gonna do?
Okay, so anyway, I
All of you
always,
like to tell
I
me.
always
that
tell her good morning, beautiful. She always responds. I
Okay,
always
well
tell
that's
her,
your girlfriend. I have a
oh,
different reason.
she's not my girlfriend.
Oh well, I thought you said that earlier. So.
No, I said
But anyway, the
we're
reason
just
why
friends right now.
I said that about my generation of females is because 99.9% of them, whenever I message them, are like, I don't like you, or like, if or like, I got a boyfriend, and most of them are my friends that I talk to, like actual people that I've been friends with for years, and they're like, I got a boyfriend. I'm like, okay, I just said hey. Like one person, remember? One girl's like, uh,
Oh, like right after Caleb first moved in, he messaged somebody that he'd been talking to online and knew in
well,
person.
no, I didn't talk to her online. We went to school together, and
Exactly.
she just got out of school. And
Holly
well,
Jolly T-Bomb, Red Bay Nutrition.
I'm not gonna throw all the stuff that went on, but basically, she's like, I have a wife, and I don't know who you are. I was like, well, that's funny. And then she was like, she got her wife to message me. I was like, okay. And then I mentioned her name. I was like, I do remember you, because now I do, because I don't even remember what I said. Don't really care either. And so she's like, she never replied after that. So I was like, yeah, that made
You
me
said that
upset.
to her wife.
It was the same account, so both of them could have read it.
Oh yeah.
And neither of them replied. They didn't even block me. I was like, actually, I do know who blank is, and
Yeah, he said her actual name, so that's
Yeah.
probably what startled him. And
I was like, I do know you, blank, and I was like, I'm known you because we went to school together, and I even mentioned the fact that me and my friend Dakota, part of the True Crew at the moment, uh, helped her like with mainly her. Dakota really helped her more than I did because I don't really talk to people in real life. I'm more of a
streamer and gamer.
yeah. If I talk to you in real life, the best thing to do, mac and cheese, pizza, and a shit ton of video games.
Hell yeah. I need food. All kinds of food.
This man's going through what's called
Puberty.
no.
Oh yeah, so
He's going through what's called I need help.
yeah, so
So hey, if
To
you're
respond
if you're
to-
Thor, you can actually get help with this guy because he really needs it. He needs to
Thor.
get help. You
What?
don't know what it is, but it's
no.
pretty funny.
So Chris Helmsworth or whatever his name is.
Hemsworth.
Yeah, he's doing a get help thing.
No, it was Thor. It was in game
Oh.
where he does get help with Loki.
Oh.
It's a move that they made up supposedly. It's funny because Brian Hull, the guy I was telling you about that does impressions,
Mhm.
he went up as like with his Thor impression,
Mhm.
and he asked the Loki guy because the Loki guy was pretty good at like replying to him or whatever. He's like, so right at the end when he's like, okay, we're finished here. He's like, can I ask you like one more question, or like brother or whatever. He says, he says, "Can I ask you one more question, brother?" And he's like, "Yes, go ahead and make it quick. I have things to do." And he's like, "Can we do get
So the guy, Tom, the guy that played Loki, he was actually talking to him?
No, it wasn't the guy that. It wasn't him.
Oh.
But whoever did it did like a really good Loki.
Oh, okay.
Just like I do a really good Joker. Jared Leto, step out of the way.
What about
If you're about to say Joaquin Phoenix, then no.
No, Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin.
Phoenix.
I don't know how he pronounces his name. I actually liked that. I also liked how someone made fan art of like Robert I can't think of his name.
Robert
Patterson and Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Was they used the Dark Knight poster of Batman standing behind Joker in like the the chair with the table, and they photoshopped it and I think someone painted it actually and put Joaquin Phoenix's Joker and Robert Patterson's
Batman
instead.
But nobody's seen pictures, I don't think, of Robert Patterson in the bat suit yet.
People have already seen what his suit looks like, and I mean it makes sense.
It's gonna be gray and blue like the original Batman, right?
Not that I know of.
I don't think so. In most of the movies, it's either gray and black or just black. So I saw the fan art where they did.
I've also had a picture of Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. I think it was here rubbing like this paint like across Jared Leto's Joker's face with his hand around his throat, or his elbow, or he like was stabbing him or something, or like.
I saw the one where it said the the multiverses of Joker, and it had
all the
Jokers.
Movies.
Yeah, it had.
I think one of those actually even had. What's his name? Freaking Luke Skywalker. I can't think of his name. Mark Hamill. There's Mark Hamill and Mark Hamill, so it like gets confusing.
There's Mark Hamill. And who's the other Mark Hamill?
Mark Hamill and Mark Hamill.
Who's Mark Hamill?
Superman. I think that's his name.
Henry
Cavill. That's what his name is. I get their names confused. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't like your movies.
You don't like him?
I don't like the Superman at all.
You don't. Oh,
if I were to have rights to Superman, I'm sorry, your character would be murdered, massacred.
Okay, Stan Lee.
I just really hate Superman. And Batman would be the one to do it. You would have the fate that Captain America was going to have. In
the 60s. Late 50s, early 60s.
I'm sorry, I just hate Superman. Nothing against you.
And then again, in the mid 70s, DC was trying to. Well, it wasn't DC, I don't think at the time. I think they were called Action Comics. Was trying to sell.
Actually, it was the other ones, the original creators of Superman.
They were trying to sell.
And Batman.
But
it wasn't either of them. DC at the time didn't even own either of them.
But they licensed them out.
No, they bought them.
Yeah. Well, they were trying to sell Superman to Stan Lee, to Marvel Comics.
And Batman, from what I know.
Well, they didn't create Batman.
Yeah, the people that created...
Bob Kane created Batman. He had nothing to do with Superman. So, the guys tried to sell Superman.
Jerry Siegel, and artist Joe Shuster
tried to sell...
In Action Comics, created Superman.
Right, Action Comics. And then they became DC in the 60s. But they tried to sell Superman to Marvel at one time, and Stan Lee said, "Oh, great, I'll buy him just to kill him," and they didn't like that. I think he would have been dead had Stan Lee gotten a hold of... If Marvel Comics had gotten a hold of Superman, you wouldn't hear much about him now. He'd be dead.
Dead. Like if I got a hold of him now.
But I do know that there's a Slasher Comics issue out there with licensing permission to use.
You said 60s?
Yeah. Shadowcat, right? Is that her name? Kitty Pratt.
I don't know.
You know who I'm talking about, though.
Whatever. I don't know.
She's a X-Men that could phase through walls and stuff.
There's a ton of like X-Men that could do that. You're gonna have to be more specific than
She
that.
was in the Apocalypse. They actually, I mean, she was in several, a couple of the X-Men movies, but she was in Apocalypse.
Are you talking about the girl that was?
That
No.
not Rogue, not the girl that played Rogue, because she was cut from the movie and then put back in it on the Blu-ray and DVD. Paige, I want to say her last name or first name is Paige something, but she played Shadowcat. Shadowcat was the one that put her hands on Logan's head and sent him to the past. She can phase through walls, she can phase through time, and they were trying to stop something from happening.
That's not Apocalypse,
Okay.
where she sent Logan back in time.
Okay, which one is it?
That was X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Yeah, Days of Future Past.
Because the Sentinels,
yeah,
which are these,
they were trying to
ultimate
stop
beings.
the midget from getting the right. I can't think of the man's name, but he was Game of Thorns and
Thorns.
Game of Thrones. Sorry, I always say Thorns, and the only Thorn that I ever saw on that show, which I only watched like half an episode ever.
The only thing I've ever watched of that was when Gabriel showed me the Mountain versus the Viper. I actually watched that right before coming here, before moving here, because I watched it with JJ and Melody, because I was like, hey, so you were talking about the Game of Thrones, because he was, and I was like, you should see this, because he was talking about, I may actually want to watch that. I showed him that. I was like, so do you still want to watch it? He's like, this is his face.
What happened?
So if you haven't seen, and spoiler alert, it's kind of been a while, but since this has happened, but pretty much these guys are battling it out, because come to find out, this entire thing is about how one guy, I guess one of them was like either like their dad, or no, one guy was her husband, and the other guy I think was someone else she liked, or someone that, I don't know the story. I just know that when they were fighting, so he slits this guy's, stomach, this bald guy, big dude, and he falls down, and, he's act like he's just laying there, like, flat. And so the one dude, like, stands over him, like, with both feet, spread out with him below him. And he, like, gets his sword and raises it or whatever, and goes in for the slash.
Mm-hmm.
But right as he does, the guy jumps up with like a small smidge of a jump scare, sort of, and grabs him and throws him down and grabs his face like this and gouges out his eyes with full detail in that entire scene. Like the entire scene.
And that's Game of
Thrones.
Game of
Yeah,
Thrones.
that entire scene. It was a pretty good fight.
Oh, I thought you were going to show him an episode with a lot of sex in it.
Oh, there is a lot of that, though. Yeah.
In that same episode?
No.
Okay.
I didn't show him the episode.
Oh.
Hell no.
Okay, well.
I only showed him the mountain.
So JJ said he wanted to watch it, huh?
And he said afterwards, nope.
So, what's her name? Stephanie something? The redhead that played Phoenix in the Dark Phoenix? You know what I'm talking about? She's also in Game of Thrones, and that would be the only reason why she's the thorn in my life. Just kidding. No, that would have been the only reason why I watched it, because I did like her.
Is that it?
As an actress.
I don't remember which one I watched. This is like from 2014, so if no one has seen this yet, then.
But anyway, I think I'm
this
gonna
is-
go in the stream.
Okay.
But you guys have a good night, and it was fun hanging out. We've been hanging out here for about an hour, but again, I was a little late, and yeah. Hey, pricks, just because a chick comes to sell you car insurance, or life insurance actually, do not try to attack them. That's stupid. And if they make a wrong turn and end up in your yard and are backing out, do not try to attack them. That's actually what happened with Rachel. She was, and the guy came up and started talking to her. So she got out and was talking to him, and then she went to leave, and he did some stupid stuff. But she wouldn't go into all detail, and she said that her boyfriend John was like, "Well, you just need to be careful." Fire, no.
Bye.
You don't have to be careful. You need to defend yourself with the sword that your boyfriend bought you. Or you need to come over and
I'm on your chat right now.
oh yeah, that's cool.
And I was saying boo, boo. I almost choked to death. Upon my own spit, I swalloweth the spit.
So if you don't want to use the weapon that your boyfriend bought you, then let your ex-husband, make you a weapon.
This stream is just went to hell.
Oh, this is awesome. I like it. What
Probably
happened?
to fix that. You put your thing in the bottom right corner so you couldn't see ourselves.
Oh, okay.
I want to be able to look at that right there. This thing right here. It's called my face. Okay.
You sound so much like your father.
No, I'm just beautiful in all ways.
Your father was
That's
good.
why even Twitch and my PlayStation, they like have this coerce. They're like, if we don't like stop him from using the screen, the face.
Get out of my chair.
This is my chair now. You got it.
Get out of my chair. All right, so.
I'm glad you didn't move that.
Huh?
Hey, can I have this? I need like a bar of soap.
For what?
I'm gonna put it inside of there and like melt it. That's what you do. And then let it get hard over time, and you can whack people. And what it does.
So this is glue from Marion Molding in Winfield, Alabama.
Yeah, and I hope you notice it's gonna leave bruising. See, the thing about the thing that I was talking about is it doesn't do that.
Here, let me see that.
It doesn't leave bruising. People can just feel it. It hurts. Take it from me. I've been locked up 9+ times. In behavioral health facilities, of course, but sometimes you need to know these things. That way, if anyone else is like,
So
gonna
you
walk
take
up
this
on
sock and you can do one of two things with it. You don't have to tie it, or you can tie it.
Actually, the best way to use something like that would be to tie it. Also, you have.
So you can tie it.
Yes, can I show them my ninja skills?
No, because I'll get hit.
No, you won't. I'll
And
be back there.
And you can use this mug as a weapon. Oh, you're gonna trap me up against and hold my door and not let me in
I
first
hope
of
you
all?
know someone's gonna like see that you have a sock with you if you're carrying it. That's
Look,
immediately gonna like pull up suspicion.
Look, I'm telling women how to defend themselves.
I should like ask a reaction time, tall fishman. Like if, hey, could you react to this like stupid video?
Look, but seriously, ladies, I've got plenty of glue balls, and
Shut up, Taylor. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
shut up! I knew as soon as I said it. Ow! You headbutted my elbow.
You
Or my shoulder.
elbowed my head.
Yeah. So shouldered your head. Yeah.
Let's see.
So
if
I
you
got
have an
plenty of
even
glue
amount,
balls in
then-
here.
And stop saying that.
You're a pervert.
No, it's because all I can hear you say is blue balls. And it's really
Glue.
I know what you're saying, but in my
Glue.
head-
GLUE. I had to stop for a second. Okay, so this is a weapon of defense.
filled with glue balls.
Glue. Not blue balls.
I said glue.
And
Balls.
You just take them and look.
Yeah, you take the balls and you wrap them up
and you
sides
whack
of
that son of a gun in the face with this.
Yeah.
Or
just-
he's holding your thing, your handle to your car and pushing up against you.
Yeah, your thing.
Whack that arm, and it hurts. Just barely tapping it.
Wow.
And if you don't know where to get a glue ball, you tell your friends at Marion Molding from Winfield, Alabama, that
What if they live in New York? Shout out to you, Joey.
So this is what you do, ladies. You call down there.
Although you're not a lady.
Hush, so I can finish. You call down there to Marion Molding in Winfield, Alabama, and you tell them, hey, give Mr. Riley, John Riley, the remaining glue, and let him make you.
Are you gonna start selling these?
I can make. Look, I will. Yeah, I'll go pick up the glue for them, and they can go and get their own socks.
Basically, what he's saying is he's wanting Marion Molding to promote him.
So no. Or I can go and pick up the thing.
Why not?
And
You
make
need it.
this. Yeah, I know. A little promotion would be good, but I bow before no sponsor. Marble.
You realize sponsors are probably the one way you're gonna get paid on YouTube, right?
Yeah, it's a take off of Wayne's World where he said, "I bow before no sponsor," and then he picks up a Pizza Hut pizza and puts it in his mouth. And then turns around and picks up the whole Pepsi 2 liter and puts it in his mouth. And he goes, absolutely no sponsorship.
That's because he was eating while doing whatever he's doing.
But it was he was telling them that he didn't want to be cut for commercial because he bowed before no sponsor, and then he turned around and picked up the pizza and the Pepsi. All from the same company, by the way. Pizza Hut, Pepsi, it's all Taco Bell. Are you gonna get a sponsor from McDonald's?
Oh yeah, let me shout out to Red. That's REDD. Oh wait, that's me. But did you like what I did there?
Yes.
But yeah, so I made this rap. I was in the bathroom taking a shower one night, and it was the last facility I got put in because of something stupid that happened that should have never happened, and it could actually have been avoided beforehand. And it had everything to do with like something that was going on. Now I'm not going to talk about, and I don't want anyone talking about. But long story short, so I was in the bathroom and I got this thing in my head. You know, I was thinking about McDonald's.
Because he was hungry.
Yeah, I was hungry. I was starving. Because, like, we got food, but, you know, it was enough to last you, like, throughout halfway through the day. Not even that long. And so it had no taste or whatever. And I was like, you know what?
Oh, sounds like jail food.
Well, I mean, it is. It's hospital food. From, like, the nearest
hospital food has, like, taste to me anyway.
It depends on where you're getting it from. These people got it from like frozen food aisles. One dude actually told me about that. But anyway, long story short, so I was in the bathroom. I was sitting there thinking, you know what? When I get out of here, I'm gonna eat me some McDonald's. Yeah. And then like I started talking to myself about it, not out loud, of course. I started thinking. I was like, and you know what? I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go to McDonald's, the Big M Arch. And I'm going to order a Big Mac with a side fries. And maybe even an Oreo McFlurry. As pleasing to the eyes. And then, like, it dawned on me. I was like, wait a minute. I got a good idea. And then I started trying to, like, wrap it. And then I got out of the bathroom and I made sure I remembered the entire thing. And I, like, wrapped it, uploaded it to not Facebook, YouTube. And that was actually the last video I've ever made. And it was actually the only video of 2019 I made on YouTube. That I actually uploaded. I've got like a ton of them that I've made, but none that I've ever uploaded and won't upload. And then I got outside, like into the unit, like the actual living quarters where we all hang out, the living room pretty much. And this one kid, like, because I was telling him about it, and so he starts changing it and saying he wrote it while I'm writing it down, or well, that he made it up. While I'm sitting there writing it down. And so I was like, you know what? I got mad. I was like, I don't care if you, like, make, like, your own version of this, but at least give credit where credit is due. You didn't come up with any of that. See, he changed all the words. Well, yeah, all the words. And so what I did, because he was like, tell me the last part of it. I was like, nope. You're going to have to just make it up on your own.
Because you wrote it.
Yeah, basically what he was trying to do was get what I made, change the words, and reverse them and say he wrote it. So I made it. It's on YouTube at the True Red 96.
And it's a McDonald's rap, and
it's a McDonald's wrap, and I actually took PNG images of like each of the foods and put them up on the thing. There was one that I actually realized I missed. It was right at the end.
What's that?
So the song goes, "Can I get a Big Mac with a side of fries?" And it shows both of those. And then Oreo McFlurry that is pleasing to the eyes. It shows that, and a burrito, but it doesn't show like the next thing, and a little spice, and then it doesn't show whatever the last thing was. I don't remember what it was. I'm thinking of the spice.
How are you gonna get a thing of spice?
The mild packets. I could get a PNG image of the mild packet.
They have a mild spice at McDonald's.
They did.
Dun 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 dun.
Because I know they did.
Huh?
I know they did for a while. You could get mild or something else.
Food, folks, and fun. Dun 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 dun.
You could probably even pull it up on your computer and
probably
show it on OBS.
Probably, but
I know you could actually. I could do it.
Yeah, I'd have to go in here and share my monitor. But
well, what you could do is pull it up first and then do that. But
yeah. So I'm loving.
And you could do it to where it's display window only.
Yeah. And what is it? McDonald's mild.
You need to go to YouTube in order to.
I am at YouTube.
No, you're not. You're on a new tab.
Yeah, why would
It's called McDonald's Wrap, but it's spelled WRAP. And then put dash.
Oh, no, I'm not talking about that. And I'm talking about the mild sauce.
Oh, McDonald's. Just put mild sauce.
Oh, because they'll show Taco Bell's. It's called Pincata.
Picante sauce, but all I did was like say mild, so
So what does the actual packet look like?
It's red and it just says mild with like the McDonald's logo and something else. If you go to images, not maps,
yeah, I want a map.
I highly doubt you can find.
Oh, that?
Well, no, it's not what I was talking about, but yeah, they do have them. They probably changed the looks of them, but yeah. Those are what they look like.
That's Taco Bell's, though.
That's what they look like, but it's not the logo or anything that they have.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I even had a McDonald's logo as the background. It's pretty cool. Well, it was an actual sign, is what it was. But either way.
Now serving McBeer, McDrugs, and McHose at all participating ghetto stores.
We really let you have it your way.
This is from the Comedy Net, and I'm sure that that's one of those McDonald's signs that you can probably change. Okay.
That's pretty funny. We really let you have it your way. That's like a. That's like a. What's it? That's a straight shot at Burger King.
Warning: all employees are required to wash their hands thoroughly before spitting in your food.
That one's pretty funny too.
Dun 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 dun.
I was that person in Little Caesars for the 2 weeks I worked there, and I got kicked because they got people that were coming in after the fact I got hired, and I was only 16, and their policy is 18, so I guess they like set me up as an 18-year-old, although I was 16, and so when the time come to release me, they got a reason to, they took what I said and just changed it and said, yeah, we have to let you go because of it, which I knew the real reason was because I was only 16. I knew that. Hey, but guess what? I'm in Sulligent, Alabama now. No hiring me now in 3 days. Even if it was, I still probably.
So somebody in the manager, I guess, took a picture.
Try the new anus pounder.
Try the anus pounder. And
They
then
forgot the G.
Angus.
Yeah, but they
So,
put anus.
Yeah, I know. So, like,
If you read that wrong, it says anus pounder.
pounder.
Yeah, try the new anus pounder. I'm sorry, I have a
I'm
dirty
not
mind.
I'm not loving it.
You're weird. Those are comments, Dad.
I know what they are. I think it's hilarious. So, what do I do?
You had one job, McDonald's worker. One job. We became reactionists in a matter of seconds. Step out of the way, tall fishman and a D fishman. Actually,
I
no.
do window
Actually, a
capture.
D fishman, you're cool. Because whatever time.
I do window capture, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I want.
So, you have to, like, change the ratio or else it's going to cover our faces. But, yeah. You have it on the right thing. You have all of that. You have all of that right. It's
Okay,
showing.
so how do I change the ratio?
You press OK. And then you click on the screen. It's just like an image. As long as it's not locked. No, you click on the... No, Dad, look.
Okay,
Give me the...
go ahead.
Teaching your father how to... Okay, first off...
It's not locked. But they can read it.
Have you guys done some, like, remodeling to your stuff, OBS? Because let me tell you... I don't like it. Okay, well, either way. It works. Okay, it
Yeah.
works. Lock preview. Okay, that's why. You gotta unlock that, and then boom. And then move it. You can move it, like, right here, I guess. Wouldn't that work?
Yeah, if you want to cover your own head.
Yeah, let's do that. I am now the McDonald's anus burger logo.
Try the new anus pounder.
I think that, and it's my head with like a. If you guys don't know, my like life goal in social media and
Is to be the new anus pounder.
no, my life goal in social media, and this actually shocked a few people on Twitch, is to become a Super Smash Bros. Beam, and it's really funny.
What the?
I told my friends on Twitch about it. They're like, "What the hell are you smoking?"
I know what I would be smoking, but that's just me.
I don't like it. It's kind of like smothering me. But you know, it works.
Not that I smoke cigarettes, but yeah. So
That's
did you lock the preview again?
No, you don't need to.
Why am I now moving just this?
Because you clicked on something that's not that. Click.
Oh.
You don't even click on the image.
How do I don't have the
The what? You click on the dots. It's just like an image. I already.
No, when I clicked on the dots, it went to the.
Give me the thing.
Now it's gone.
That's because you clicked.
How do I get it to go back up to the top?
My father is now broke OBS. Error. Hold on! You need to let...
Please let me do this.
Dude, you're the one messing it up.
No, dude, I did not.
Hold on. We can fix that.
I know. I can do this if you'll give it to me. There's the arrow that says go up right there.
Yeah, and all that does is switch it.
Switch. That's what it needs to
there
be.
it goes. Click something, and it switched it.
Okay, I was trying to do something. Please give me the thing.
We had it. I had it.
You said I gotta click on these little boxes, right?
Yes. You don't double click. This
Oh.
isn't Windows XP.
What
Oh
the-
my God, Dad! Here,
Stop! I give the fuck up.
Here, let me transform. What you need to do is lock your whatever your camera's set to.
Yeah, I will. I'm trying to get it back here.
You press fit to screen, or do that. Yes.
Okay,
Lock the preview.
Well,
Up,
I go
up,
to.
right there, and there's also a lock at the bottom that you could have clicked.
Yes. So the window capture window is locked, and this one isn't. And then you said here I can go to transform and fit to screen.
Yeah, for your
Stretch to screen. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, that does that, and then
Then
transform. And
stretch.
one works with some stuff, the other works with.
Okay, so
most
then
other
this
stuff.
one, I can still click on it, right? Or is it locked?
I don't know, because it shows the things locked or unlocked. Here.
So why is that one locked?
Because instead of clicking them down there, you're clicking them in the bar, and so I'm not able to tell why it's.
Okay, but I can't move the Logitech one now. Well, I can.
No, you can't. You're moving whatever monitor is.
Oh. Oh, monitor's not even previewing right now. So that's good. So I click on this, and it'll make.
No, that's not for the McDonald's thing.
I know, but it was for monitor, right?
Yes.
And when I click on this, it goes back to the monitor one.
Okay, let me see it. I know how to fix this.
All I was trying to do is make it smaller than what it is.
I know, and I can do that. That's not.
But, well, I need to know how to do that.
I've told you how to. See, you don't click on things the way I do, so it's a little bit harder. I never use this to click. I never use that to. I always use this to lock
Okay.
and preview. I never right click unless I'm adding something,
Okay.
and it still appears down there. But for some reason, your settings are appearing differently. So how do you want this?
Like smaller, 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 smaller. Okay, that's good. Now move it over here and block the kitchen counter.
Yes, the nastiness. Called
Oh, it's not
kitchen.
nasty. It's just all right. Wrong hand. So there it is. The new anus pounder. Put it back.
I'm trying to make it a little bit wider, but it's not working. Okay, there we go. Now everyone should be able to see it.
Da, 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 da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh shit! I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm pushing the wrong way. There it is.
Teaching your 42-year-old father how to YouTube. It's really
There
fun.
we go. Right there. The new anus pounder.
You know what? I should become a reaction YouTuber. It's always actually been my goal, and this is actually not a lie, to collaborate with Dang Matt Smith and Reaction Time. That's one of my TKTBLs. TKTBLs.
What is a TKTBL?
The Kick the Bucket List. See, because so many people call it the bucket list, so it's like, wouldn't you be kicking one of your buckets if you mark something off? That's what it would be called.
So-
That's where Dakota came up with that name.
So I have one thing on my bucket list.
Yeah?
I succeeded.
What is it?
I got all 5 of my children to smash a pie in my face. My thing was just to have a pie in my face, but I thought if I was going to actually fulfill something off of my bucket list, my children needed to do that. Oh, guess what, guys? That was October 26th, 2019. I had been asking for that for my birthday from about 2010
Moving that over.
until I finally got it.
This guy's weird.
That's my boy right there.
This guy's weird.
And did you know that he's the WWE World Heavyweight Champion?
You would be wrong.
You're the undisputed champion.
Yeah.
Yeah. The WWE undisputed champion.
In like some.
In an alternate universe.
No, in like a replica championship, yeah.
I'm getting
The only reason why I got that is because it's the 2002 WWE Championship.
And that's the year you were born.
Yes. I think the only year it was called the WWE Championship, and it was by far my favorite title of all time.
And by far, it was also Undertaker's favorite version of the WWE Championship. Did you know that?
Yes, you told me that already.
Oh yeah, that's the one that he used. Even after John Cena turned it into a spinner, he went back to that.
Nobody liked the spinner.
Nobody, not even John Cena after a while.
He even made the U.S. Championship into a
A
spinner.
spinner.
I don't know.
But after he stopped being Thug,
well, he
What
still
was like?
did that. He still did that
yeah, but
with a spinner. And you know what Edge did? Took the WWE title, the spinner title, and made it in Rated R Superstar Championship, pretty much.
Yeah.
He took the WWE logo out and just put his logo in there. I thought that was pretty funny because
Did
it's a
you-
mockery to John, and I think he also did it during the time of the rivalry.
Yeah, that was during the rivalry.
And then you know what the Miz did whenever he earned the title?
when
He kept flipping the M upside down. He wouldn't let it spin. He would just flip it upside down.
It wasn't. It was.
And he would hold it there.
Because he didn't want the WWE. He wanted to be Michael Miz.
No, he's always done that. Even with Miz TV, he's flipped the W upside down and made it M.
I know. It's
For
his
Miz.
logo.
For the Miz.
Yep.
His logo's not the WWE logo upside down.
I know, but if you take the
You know, but I'm AEW for life now. I've not watched a WWE program in forever. Ever since my boy John Moxley went to AEW.
Dean Ambrose.
No, damn it. I don't even use that. I don't even use that character for UGW anymore.
Who, Dean?
Yeah,
I would.
I had to go into Community Creations and download by far the greatest wrestler of all time, Kenny Omega. it's like I was talking about John, and then
John
all of a
Moxley.
sudden Mox, and then all of a sudden I switch over. It's like
All right,
oh,
so
wow.
I'm out of here, guys.
Oh, why are you gonna stop? Can't I?
No, you can't take over.
Oh, I'm gonna